Hey guys, what is going on? It is Sir Ar-Gimilkhad today, and welcome back to the Ar-Adûnâim campaign, episode 4. This will be the last one in this consecutive series that we've been doing. I meant to actually get this out today, it is Monday, but I got delayed to do some things on the weekend, so this will now be coming out on Tuesday. I don't know if that would be Wednesday for anyone else, as I upload these at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Over here in the US on the West Coast, so I don't know what time that is for everyone else. But that's the way it's been. You guys know when these come out by now. Anyway, where we left off, we did take Alk food, and we are finally making some income. We're making about 2,600 gold a turn, so we can finally start to save up for buildings, which will be vital, especially here in Alk food, where we're going to need to get the Dark Shrine and start converting this place to our population. And then probably start investing in like Lond Angren, maybe get Siduri and Londare more built up. But it looks like for now, it looks like we will need to push. Enedwaith is under siege because of Isengard down here. So the real question is, do we go south or do we start to head up for this village up here? I think it wouldn't be bad to take the village if we go northwest. Sure, it's not going to make us a lot of money, but we have a lot of units that aren't giving us free upkeep right now. So we've got to have someone just lying around. Let's see. Oh, we have another general. Did I put them all in the forts? Looks like I did. We'll have Gimilkhad go up because he does have the crossbows, and that's, you know, pretty good, and they're not too expensive. Yeah, only 127 upkeep versus 263 for those armsmen. So we'll take Gimilkhad and a couple of maybe these guys, since it's only 5 there, and perhaps maybe the fishermen might be a good choice, and the Fallon border guards. Let's see. You guys go there. We also need to get some units back up at Barad-Vin, but we just can't recruit anything, I believe. We could get some archers, though, or some Azrazair raiders. I think the archers would be best. We should be able to get 2 free upkeep here. Yep. We'll do that, just that Dunland would have to fight a little more up here. I mean, it's not great that we are spending money. But I do want to max those free upkeep slots. So let's take you, and you. You guys will run up here with Gimilkhad along with Captain Bahadir. And then, yeah, that's a decent army. That's like 7 units, not bad. We can't recruit anything else. We will keep sending Zagarikor to Dol Amroth to get trade with them. Hopefully the naval routes here can give us access. And let's sell some map information too to get like 1,000 gold. It does say they're bankrupt, but I think it's either 1,000 gold or it's like 700 is the max. 1,000 worked, so even when they're bankrupt you can get money, but there's like a limit on it. So I think that's around 1,000. Alright, so I don't know if we're going to get any trade routes with them. Looks like one actually might be. Yes, we are trading with Dol Amroth now. So Lond Angren is importing from... No, it's exporting to Edelond. And yeah, that's good. Actually, 56 income a turn. I will take that. So that was a good call, sending him over there. This is, of course, temporary. Let's go ahead and send him to Harad next. Maybe we can get some kind of crazy long trade route with them. No guarantee, but that does give us a little more money to maybe grab some buildings somewhere. Maybe the Dark Shrine. Yeah, let's grab that and then get a Mason's Hall next time. I think that'll do it. Our spy, how about you check down here? Because if Isengard can't take Karas, then I might want to take it at some point. Although this army looks pretty strong. Now hopefully Isengard will just be dealing with Rohan for a while. I mean, they are kind of weakening themselves by fighting Enedwaith instead of fighting, instead of fighting Rohan. And it looks like Dunland will probably take Herat next turn, I would guess, or maybe the following turn after they besiege it. They do have like a half stack there. As long as Dunland doesn't attack us yet, we pretty much can't afford a war with them at the moment. Although I would like to start expanding around into their direction. But we just need to get more money first and basically secure our current territory. And to do that, we will raise public order, raise culture, and raise income. Military can come second. I'm not really focused on getting like light tier units when we can't afford them. I am content right now with conscription units, as well as like Azrazair units, because they are cheap and plentiful, and pretty cost efficient for what we're fighting. Now sure, Azrazair raiders, or Corsair raiders, as you might remember from a older version, they're not amazing. Like, they only have like 5 melee attack and like maybe 5 defense, somewhere around that. But they are very cheap, and you get like 200 men for about 100 and something upkeep. We're not going to take the Fighters Guild. I don't want to invest in guilds. Yeah, let's see here. 4 attack, 6 defense, but we do have armor here, so that they are getting +1 there. And that's honestly pretty decent for a unit that costs 155. They're relatively fast. They move at 110% speed because they are light infantry. So I like these guys. I find them to be pretty useful if, of course, being weak. But against wildmen, they will fare just fine. Everything else is looking good. So the question is, Londare, I think we want to invest in you, or do we want to do Lond Angren? We are getting the Kingsmen culture up here. Maybe we start increasing in trade here. Let's get the Mason's Hall here. And we will also build it. Did we already get it in Siduri? Looks like we did. I definitely want more trade. Barad-Vin might be a good call. It looks like we also built it there. We could honestly get a barracks here, but I don't think our culture... Oh, it's 36%. Okay, so if we do build this, we could get some better units. But man, they just cost a lot. 280 for these, 270. It's just, I don't know if I'm ready for that investment. I mean, I would like the crossbowmen. It's always a tough choice. Communal farming is never a bad idea either. Looks like they actually have a decent sized army there. Maybe we want to get another conscription unit. Let's go ahead and upgrade Londare. Let's get the... Public fountains aren't going to be good because we lose all of our happiness to the conscription camp. So maybe if we get communal farming and just start raising our income with that. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. You guys join him. And then you guys will march right into Siduri and hang out there for a turn. Now, Anagamite, let's see here. Can we put you into Londare to get us more money? I think we could. We put this on high taxes, though. Nope, we can't do that, but we can do normal. We'll just keep him there for a minute. Actually, he's the only one that gets free upkeep in Siduri, huh? So that's going to make us lose some money. Oh, well, you win some and you lose some. Zagarikor, keep heading down to Arad over here. And in Drazor, we'll just keep spying. Let's take a look over here at Dunyard. And overall, we're looking good. Thankfully, Dunland can't just attack us over this river. And yeah, we'll go ahead and push towards Enedwythe in the northwest. Ideally, if we can get to Buzzra-Doom, we can conquer the mines there. And that will really give us a lot more money, too. Hopefully, it's already been taken by Enedwythe. So they've already, maybe they've already built upon it. That would be a very nice capture, but it might still be rebel. We'll see when we get there. If the High Elves get it too, that's not good. Fighting the High Elves wouldn't be good at this point, although it would make us a lot of money. It's just, again, we need to consolidate our current territory first, and we have a lot of neutral powers surrounding us. I'd like to get some Gondor units, so going into Thar Grondost would be fun, just to conscript them. But at the same time, like, I don't want to mess with that superpower at the moment. I think we will just focus on the west and focus on Eriador, Minhiriath, and eventually get to the Shire and also deal with Mithlond. For the most part, though, I think I'll just hang out with, with Gondor, though. And again, we won't pick any guilds right now. I don't want to spend the money on that. That was a lot of notifications. So we got the Dark Sanctuary done in Ulkfood. This is great. Let's get the Mason's Hall. Let's make everything here as cheap as possible. And then eventually we're going to get this conscription camp. Because 300 income per turn is very nice. And then we'll get this port. We could even honestly push for the Barracks of True Sons so that we can get the better units. Which I might want to do. But for right now, it is full economic focus. Siduri, if you get roads, does that help you? No, it does not. But we can't afford the farms either. We could wait for a port, which would give us, you know, a little more trade income. It is going to cost 3,400, but we'll get that next turn. So we'll hold out for that. And then, yeah, let us have Gimilkhad. You take your army right up there. Go ahead and camp on that watchtower, and you head back to Siduri. We'll have to lower the taxes here at Londare, but we can increase the taxes at Siduri. Can we get a second free upkeep unit? I don't think we can. No, we can't. That is most unfortunate. And then Barad-Vin. Yeah, we don't want to spend any more money. I will have Gimilkhad, though, put up another tower just right there. And then we will have Gimilzor head one plant one up on the eastern border just to give us a little more heads up about Dunland should they decide to become aggressive. But I believe they're at war with Bree, so they'll probably just be focusing on that for a minute. And yeah, looks like that's another turn. Let's just move our diplomat.
Yes, my lord. Without question.
Okay, and then next turn he should be able to reach Harad, and if we're lucky we'll get trade with them, but I don't know if the trade routes will reach that far or not. It'll be interesting to see who ends up conquering Umbar in this corner of the world. Will Dol Amroth do it, or will Harad take it? Or will Khan somehow sneak in there and take Umbar? Because whoever controls that city is going to make a lot of money and have a very strong base. Although at the same time, that city is completely undeveloped because it's rebel. So I'd be curious to see who ends up going for it and who takes it during this campaign. Yeah, it certainly won't be us, at least for a very long time. Later this week, I do plan on getting another Dorwinian episode out, kind of just rounding off that series and then rounding off the elves here. Oh, Isengard leader is dead? Wow, okay. They lost Saruman already. Okay, go away, go away. That is sad. Now, if we do get the Merchants Guild, we do get merchants, which would be nice. So maybe Alkwood would actually be a very good place to get this. We just need to get to the Master Merchants Guild. So let's see if we can get a little bit more money down here. Is any of this Harad? No, it's all Dol Amroth. Okay, Gondor. Let me try map information for 1,000 gold again. I know we did this not too long ago. Yeah, it is demanding. What if we offer an alliance too? They don't want it. Oh, that's too bad. We could always cancel the port to grab it. I think we might just have to do that. Yeah, let's... Unless we can fight these guys off. Actually, if we fight these two armies, we might have enough. Let's cancel the port so that we can take the guild at 1,700. And then I think we can make enough from these battles to earn back the port construction. And Lon Angron also finished its haul there. And yeah, that Merchants Guild is already helping us to make more money here. So what do they have here? Looks like they have some cavalry. No big deal, just two of those. Some Mochaini Tota and two Saarline Mercs. And then of course Hundar and some bandits. We have definitely enough archers here to deal with the cavalry, so I'm not worried about that. And we have some border guards that can absorb the javelins from the cavalry. Without any further ado, let us get on the battlefield and conquer these insubordinate natives that dare to fight against us. We offered them a chance to let us take your land, and we shall let you live, and they decided to do it the hard way. Now, in my free time on the weekend, I have also been playing a game that I've really been enjoying. It is called Remnant from the Ashes, and I guess it came out last year. It's kind of like a Dark Souls-esque video game, but it's like more of a shooter instead of a kind of a melee game like how Dark Souls is. I mean, I know you can do magic and get, other ranged weapons, but it's more focused on the gunplay. And you have like different classes, but they don't seem to really matter at the start of the game. It's just what starting skills you have. But it's been super fun. The thing that I've been enjoying most about it is just discovering the like lore of the world through playing the game. And like it's not explicitly stating, like you have to like actually ask people about it, but you can find like journals and stuff and little bits of lore and explore around to like actually learn more about what happened to this world. And short version is that basically these freaky tree demons invaded. Are they gonna go up to this hill? Looks like they are. Yeah, some freaky tree demons invaded the world, and it's your job to basically find a way to stop it. It's like post-apocalyptic, and you can also travel to other worlds too that are trying to protect themselves from the tree demons. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. Alright, so let's see here. Beruthiel's watch. If you guys can run up as quickly as possible and maybe shoot at some of these mercs, while the rest of the clansmen keep their distance, that would be good. Oh, I did not want to do that. Actually, if I group them again, will that put them in formation? Perfect, it will. Let's just have them post up right here. And start shooting at these ones in the back. Go ahead and take this hill right over here. We're a little downhill, but that's fine. I don't know if they're going to be able to shoot. Yeah, they should be able to. Yeah, they got perfect sights. Now, Starland Mercenaries are light billmen, but still, they have more armor than some of the other units that we'll be fighting. And that was a very good volley, actually. That killed a lot of men. And good 25 out of 74 shots, so that's not too bad. And if you consider that they do have shields on their back, that's actually pretty good. Of course, those shields don't do anything, but it would be cool if they did. I want to see Total War kind of do that. Like, if a unit has a shield on its back, I want them to take less missile damage from the back. And we'll probably just shoot off one more volley and then retreat him. Thankfully, nothing is too heavy here. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to watch out for those Fulani herders, which are just going to wreck him. I mean, he can absorb the shots relatively well. His bodyguard does regenerate, so it's not too bad that we're losing them. I would definitely rather not be, though. That's for sure. Yeah, all of you guys, please shoot at the horsemen. I see those arrows fly, kill the herders. They do have a shield value, which makes it a little harder to kill them, and they are in a wide formation. We might send our border guards up a little bit. Yep, now we are killing a lot of these cavalry, that's good. They're the only thing that can really do some damage to us, just because those javelins are really effective. Let's get those border guards in there. Oh, hopefully those Fulani herders don't charge us. Now we're just going to shoot at those ones now. You guys keep throwing those javelins at those mercenaries. That's good damage. And we're just going to let our general tank the missile shots. Most of his bodyguard is just about to die, though, which is definitely tragic. But sometimes you just got to do it that way. Now you guys hit the bandits, please. And it's time for you guys to run up, too. They are doing something annoying where they keep running towards us and then running back, so they are dodging some of those shots. Yeah, let's go ahead and run back now. Uh-oh, are they charging me? Let's activate War Cry now. You guys just keep shooting at those horsemen, get them off of the battlefield. You guys are taking way too much damage on these Tota. These ones are down to what, 24? Not bad. Just get them off of the battle, please. Oh, our general really got messed up here. I think if we rear charge these bandits, we should finish them off, hopefully. Come on, Billman, please finish off these guys. Rosen and Bowman didn't even really get into a good formation to fight these bandits. What are you doing? I don't know anything with archers. Sometimes you tell them to charge and only the front line will charge. We've killed most of the Fulani herders, but they are just going to keep being annoying and shooting us, so what can you do? You guys run over there, try to get some better shots. Looks like most of our border guards are going to die, but that's fine. We kind of expected a lot of our soldiers to die today anyway. Alright, perfect. Looks like we finished off those bandits, so you guys can just focus on getting rid of the herders there. And they should have a much better firing arc now that they're basically just aiming dead set at the Fulani herders. Come on, please finish them off. It's about time. Alright, and now we just need to finish off the clan heralds in melee now. Our border guards really took a lot of damage, but I bet they got a lot of kills too. Right, Fulani herders are basically dead. This is good. There's only one over here, and what is that? 2 over here. cool. He's dead. They're dead. This is good. Don't like how the cavalry fought to the death, but what can you do? And now the clan heralds are very quickly dying. This is good. And are these our billmen? No, those are theirs. Now let's shoot those 7 really quickly. Actually, I know you guys should keep moving too. These 7 should die in one volley here. If they don't, I'm going to be upset. Come on, just kill them all. You're going to tell me that, like, 2 lived that volley? Okay. I mean, this is fine. I'll get everyone else in melee. We did lose quite a bit of our force, but honestly, not too terrible. Eve Huntsman, please get up and shoot these Saurline mercs. These last 15 are really holding on. I think they were at 18 a few minutes ago, and they're still doing okay. Yeah, let's just engage in melee now. We should be able to rout them off. Even our general's in combat now. Look at him, there he is, just cutting up some clan heralds. From the rear, too. What a cunning bastard. And they are fighting to the death. Perfect. This battle is over. Hopefully the general can't get away. Yep, don't let him get away, whatever we do. We are keeping up with him, which is good, so theoretically we should just be able to finish him off. Yep, there he goes, perfect. We might be able to ransom him for that money that we need too. I'm not opposed to doing that. Alright, let's go ahead and exit the battle. 229 to 954, we still fared very well. Of course, we pretty much just lost our border guards and most of our bodyguard. But that's fine, someone had to tank those Fulani herders. And it might as well be the guy that doesn't have a shield. I find horse skirmishers and horse archers to be always annoying, especially when they have shields and you only have like lower tier archers. It becomes very difficult to shut those units down. Especially when they had a general that was that good at keeping their morale in check. Oh yeah, we're gonna ransom. Hopefully they take it. I want money right now. Well, looks like they didn't want to do that, so that is ended by its loss there. We still got a good 300 gold, and then we can go kill Captain Fowlon over here. Hopefully this Dunland army doesn't do anything. We need to actually recruit some units here. I worry if Dunland attacks us, what's going to happen. They do have Doonhir champions, which have been buffed. They now have two-handed axes and AP javelin, so they're pretty solid units. I mean, it's tempting to get more. I can get more armsmen that quickly? Wow, okay. Gimilkhad, go ahead and shut him down. I wonder if he could just do it himself. And he might honestly be able to. I don't know if I should risk that. I feel like he might just lose. 1-1. Just have you guys all join in. And I'm just going to auto-resolve it. And not bad. And they took that ransom. So yeah, now we have enough for the port, I believe. Perfect. That actually worked out just fine. You go ahead and get a watchtower right there next turn, not this turn, since we are broke. And yeah, you keep tabs on Dunland here. I don't like how they're moving. Look like they're eyeing out the west here, so you keep your eyes on them. We now completely border neutral at people, so as long as Gondor doesn't go for us, I think we'll be okay. Hopefully they just decide that what do you call it, that Mordor is the actual threat. And we're making about 2,700 gold now, so we are doing much better than we were before. I think pushing for Alk food was definitely the best choice that we could have made, as that's just increasing our income a ton now. Alright, we can even get a Merchant's Guild in Lond Angren. It's tempting. I think if we grab that, I mean, we should get more points for it. I just don't like the guilds, but that would give us money. Screw it. We'll just take it. Lond Angren makes good money anyway. Alright, construction is complete in Alkfood. We got the Mason's Hall. We can't afford the next tier. Now the question is, do we go for market or do we go for communal farming? I think if we go for the market, we'll get more points towards our next Merchant's Guild. So yeah, we'll just go for that. We can even get mines here, which isn't bad. And then, yeah, Dunland, just stay there, please. Gimilkhad, go ahead and pop up that watchtower and put one here. And now somewhere in this direction is the next Ar-Adûnâim city. I can't remember exactly where, but I'm sure if we just follow this road, it'll pop up like right around here. And yeah, everything is going good. Zagarikor, just keep heading down. Please find Harad somewhere. I guess we're gonna have to go all the way down south. We don't already have trade rights with them, do I? I hope I don't. Yeah, I don't already have that, so that'll work out just fine. Honestly, we could recruit a second diplomat, and I think I will. Just that we have another guy who can go around maybe north and east. We're probably going to have to survive off of that map information, though, and definitely just keep selling that to the natives. We'll let them know that there is a grand kingdom being established here in Ar-Adûnâim and Minhiriath around the, is this the Grey Flood River? I think this is the Grey Flood. Or is this the Gwathlo? Or is the Gwathlo over here? I can't remember. Someone let me know which river these were. I know that the Angren and the Grey Flood are over here. Yeah, so the Gwathlo, I think, is around Lorien? I'm not sure. Someone let me know down in the comments below after this episode. And everything's looking good. We'll just keep investing in our main provinces of Alkfud and Londare and Lon Angren. Everything else is just going to have to hold out for a moment. Beradvain is just there to recruit troops anyway, so I'm not concerned about it. Plus it's a border province, and I wouldn't really be able to defend it should it be attacked. It is crazy how we're 41 turns in on this in 4 episodes, but it did take us 13 episodes just to land, or not 13 episodes, but 13 turns for myself to get to Londare. It's definitely not an easy start, that is for sure. But Londare starts off well developed, so it's kind of nice. Tharbad might be better though, especially because, you know, it can only be attacked from one direction. But it is also only one settlement now. Tharbad is no longer 2. And I don't remember if this was a change that happened in version 4.5. Oh yes, perfect. Master Merchant's Guild, let's take that. And it took all of our gold. That's okay, next turn we can recruit a merchant unless we fight someone today. And we'll send them up to the Shire. That'll probably give us the most amount of money. See, how much do they cost? 550 gold, not bad at all. Arzabel, let's have you go north and east. And Dunland, please get off my land. I don't like you being on my land. Let's go fight Art over here. There's Burghost, so it does have a decent bodyguard, actually. We're gonna have to kill Art, that is for sure. And thankfully he only has like melee units here. And then himself. Here's one of the new units of Ar-Adûnâim's roster, the Dubshith Elders, or the Dubshit. They're just like Uruk Taskmasters. They're good against cavalry. They can chant, but they're not amazing. And you only get 47 of them in a unit on huge unit scaling. I'm not a big fan of them. I find it would just be more effective to get like another border guard unit or like another javelin unit than these guys. But I suppose if you don't have a general, you might want to pick up one of those guys just to kind of like lead your army around as a captain. Or even if they aren't the captain themselves, they can keep the morale high. So if you aren't using any generals, I would say maybe use those guys. But other than that, I can't think of any reason to use them. Alright, well, looks like we are going to have to be fighting in a forest. Not ideal. Not something I enjoy doing. But I'm sure we can make it work. Gonna march up this hill. Hopefully they're probably just gonna run away, I think. I bet. Yep. Run everyone up there. Now they're probably just gonna camp at the top of this, so let's go ahead and take this side. Yep, they're just gonna stay right there. So let's take the west side, get better shots for our arrows. Hopefully their general just stays far enough away from us. Oh geez, they're running for us, huh? Run away, run away. Was not expecting them to rush us already, what the heck? I guess they didn't like us being so close. Alright, who can hold them off for a second? We could just throw away these Yeah, these guys are going to have to hold them off for a minute. Alright, run up there, please. Hopefully these guys can hold off the border guard for a minute. We'll use all of our archers to shoot off those Dubshith elders, ideally. That would be the best shot to shut them down, stop their chanting, so that we can actually rout the enemy. That screeching, I'll never get over it. Alright, let's go ahead. We should actually probably just get ready to flank them with these archers, so let's go ahead and do that. Our general is shooting at the clan heralds, which is good. Do we activate war cry now? I think we should wait. You guys keep running. If we can get the archers in a good position just to shoot straight down at them, I think we'll be okay. Especially if they can just get perfect shots on the elders here. Yeah, you guys shoot at the clan heralds too. Let's just get them out of here. As soon as these guys are down, we should be able to rout off the border guards. And then for the border guards that we're fighting, they're good at holding the line, but not necessarily doing damage. So we should be able to hold for a while. I'll watch the elders just get shot up for a minute here. Very good. And the crossbows are doing quite a bit of damage. Now we are going to get shot by the clan heralds, but I'm not worried if they're just going to shoot our Kife huntsmen. No big deal. And we're in a perfect position to shoot into the back of these border guards who are actually getting slaughtered. Oh my god. I'm sorry? We're actually slaughtering them with halberdiers. Okay. Maybe the secret is you need a double stack halberdiers for them to be effective. Wow, they are dying quickly. Whenever halberdiers actually function that effectively. So maybe that's their strength. Maybe their strength is fighting things that have low attack. Like these border guards that, like maybe they're just good against spears, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't expecting them to fare that well. Well, we might as well just keep shutting down those guys. I mean, even our border guards are still holding this line just fine. We are going to need support, though. And once you guys actually shoot the clan heralds, I'm not worried about the elders anymore. Let's just go ahead and run these guys into melee. We'll do safer damage that way. And they don't have armor, I believe. These ones should be unupgraded. Oh, well, they have one. Not terrible. Once you guys shoot those. Looks like they are going to switch targets, though. They're going to hop off of our border guards and charge our halberds from the flank. You guys just keep taking down these clan heralds. They have very low missile defense, so it's not a bad idea to shoot them. Not a bad idea at all. Only 3 Dubshith elders left. Let's go ahead and get you guys to start firing into the backs of these border guards. I'm going to activate Red Wrath, see if we can do anything with that. Oh no, not Red Wrath, but War Cry. Perfect, they are starting to rout here. If we charge them, they should flee in terror. Come on. Yes, perfect. Perfect. That War Cry could not have been better. Now he is going to get away, which sucks. We're not going to be able to catch him. That War Cry might have been a little too much. Yeah, that's fine though. We did what we could. And we might as well just shoot down the rest of these border guards. Get as many of them down as we can. 55. Can we get down to 40? Oh yeah, we can. Even more than that. 34. I'll take it. So we killed most of their force. Their general survived, which is never great. You want to kill off a general anytime you can. But for the most part, that battle was in our favor. And now we can simply siege the village, which it looked like they had built up pretty much all the way. So we'll be able to make some money off of that, I think. At the very least, maybe we can get away with not exterminating it, because I hate exterminating. Alright, and now we'll look at taking Brigast, although, ooh. Yeah, that armor, that garrison looks very, very threatening. Why do they have cell swords? Where did you get those? Oh, I gotta love that mercenary system. They do have 2 Leodon Billmen, 2 Border Guards, Sellswords, Dubeshith Foresters. Those are a very, very strong unit for Enedwythe. 6 melee attack. They have poison arrows, very high accuracy. That's gonna be tough to deal with. And they have the cavalry. Alright, we're not gonna be able to push into that yet. Unfortunately, that looks like it's gonna be too strong. Let's pull back and grab more units since we do have the capabilities to get reinforcements. Let's grab some raiders because they are nice and cheap. And Zagara, let's have you keep finding Harad. They should just be right down here. Oh wow, Dolamroth, you've really just pushed in there without an Umbar player down here. Okay, well Indrasor, what about you? Dunland has this full army here. I don't like how they have 2 armies here. It looks like they probably want, what do you call it? They probably want to take Beredvin. So I think we're going to have to just invest in a lot more military. It is what it is. It do be like that sometimes. It's because if you're neutral with someone, chances are they're just going to attack you. I mean, we could try to grab an alliance and then break it later. I mean, I do need to fight them, that's for sure. We need to get money and we need to get Enedwythe out of here. We need their land. But they do have settlements that we want, Dunland does. And if I can take some Dunland territory, we can get some cavalry. Like, I think if I take Herat, I'll go ahead and get a conscription camp there and we'll start getting Dunlandine cavalry. Hopefully they just send those guys north, because they could just take whatever they want right now. They could take Alkfood and I would not be able to stop that half stack. But this next turn, I think we'll just completely invest into our military budget. 3,400 gold is pretty good. I mean, I do want to recruit more at Londair, or build more, but we just can't afford to do that right now. Question is, what else should we get? Maybe some more Mordag fishermen. They are cheap, just as the Azrazair archers are. Yeah, we'll grab those. Let's grab some more, They have 1 more defense, but 1 less missile attack. Kife Huntsmen seem cool, but so do Azrazair archers. Kind of like showing off the Kife though, so let's grab those. Siduri, you can also get us some more raiders. Let's just get a bunch of raiders, since they are very cheap and we can basically function off of those. Let's also grab that merchant. And Beredvin, you might just need to get something else here. I mean, nothing's going to hold against that. Yeah, maybe investing in that stuff. Let's just take it. Let's just take the raiders if we can. And then Lond Angren, what about you? Don't really need to recruit anything at your location. Alkfood is still upgrading its market, which is good. If we get the leather worker here, that's just another 20 gold, so that's not worth it. And Baloran, what about you? We could get some land clearance, might be better. Actually, that Mason's Hall. Go ahead and grab the Mason's Hall.
Yes.
And, man, I need to figure out something with these guys. Maybe put you guys into the fort there. Seems like a good idea, just to save us some money. And, yeah, just keep walking down. Looks like Dunland's actually going to attack them. That actually might weaken them enough for us to, comfortably take that settlement. Let's just, regroup with what forces we can. Sacklethor, you stand right there. And then keep heading towards Harad's capital. It should just be... oh, right there. Perfect. They have a full army in there, too. That is great. And Arzabel, let's talk to Dunland. Maybe let's get a quick alliance here. And I don't really want to be allied to them. Let's try to sell some map information. Let's get a little more gold. Of course, they don't want to do that. We don't have enough territory. If they stand right next to Beredvin, I might just have to go for the alliance. But I hope that they don't want to attack us. We still have to deal with Karos down here, so it might be a good idea to send some forces down there. But it's also, at the same time, a nice buffer to have against Isengard. So yeah, we'll just, we'll wing it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Hopefully Dunland doesn't take, that village up there. I'd rather us take that. But we will have to push into Dunland soon. I think what we'll do is we'll just go up the river. Take Argon. There's a little town east of Barad that's been added called Bale. And then eventually we can grab Tharbad. It's just our economy is so poor right now. I mean, it's getting better. We just have such poor settlements. And our units are very expensive. Like, Rosodon units are just... It's just kind of ridiculous. I don't think they should be almost 300 for, like, an average type unit like that. But, I mean, that's just my opinion. Alright. Looks like everything's going okay. Looks like they actually fucked off, so that's fine.
Yes, my lord.
Pardon the French. So, let's just keep having you go up here. Let's take a look at Tharbad. It is a large city. It's been built up with, looks like 8 buildings so far. Why don't you go find Dunlark for us? Perfect. And, yeah, let's go ahead and bring these reinforcements up here. Looks like Dunland probably failed their attack because that army's all messed up. Let's pull you guys up and over, take the ferry, cross over, run up, and now this is a much more proper army. I think with this we can do a lot more damage and possibly even go for the next settlement. And we are still making a lot of money because those units are that cheap. So in Londare, it's tempting to go for this Barracks of True Sons. I kind of want to try out those war wagons, but they are quite expensive. Let us just go for... We could go for an armorer even, but I don't think we need that just yet. Maybe the Master Mason's Hall just to make the port cheaper. Yeah, that seems like a good call. And we do have a Machin, and he's got 5 on his tradecraft already. That's pretty good. He's a bean counter, and he's got a counterfeiter. Alright, so I am going to toggle the Fog of War just to check the... Oh, cool, the 1 ring's over here. But just to check the income that we would make from Hobbit farms. So 935 over here is pretty good for farmsteads. The next best resource I can think of would be honey over here in the Anduin. Where is that? It's somewhere around Bjorn's Halls. There's a few of them. I just can't remember exactly where they were on the map. That's a grain mill. That's an orchard, which is useless. Don't go for those. I think that's it right there. Only 242? What about gold? I know there's gold over here by Dorwinion. Where is it? Is it down here? Oh, it looks like this merchant's already on it. He is trading gold, generating 442. We can make 548 there. The last thing I can think of are slaves down in Umbar. Labor camp 262, gold 548. So yeah, it looks like the Hobbit would be the... Or the Hobbit farmsteads would be the best place to go. So what's the quickest way up there? Probably just have him ferry across that Barad would be the best bet. And yeah, let's keep sending our agent down here. Talk to Harad. Let's get trade rights, map information, and 1,000 gold for that should do. Perfect. They took that. Love it. Send you to Khand next. And I kind of doubt there's a trade fleet. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting one with them. It was worth a shot, though, just to see.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
And yeah, I think that'll do it. Did we already move this guy? Yeah, we did. So we just need to wait one more turn. Alright, this is good. Can we build anything else? Maybe Lond Angren, can you get something? No, you can't. We would need to probably get another 1,000 gold. Maybe we should try to get some free upkeep units here, though, because we do have the Stone Circle. We can get 1 unit. We just don't have the culture, it looks like. Let's see here. We want Town Hall. And we actually don't get Azrazair units, even though Alkfood is on the coast. I mean, it kind of makes sense, because it is farther away. So that's fine. We'll have to wait then to get any units there. We might want to just train another armsman, just that we have another strong unit at our capital. Now that seems kind of wasteful, doesn't it? Sure, he does finish the port next turn. And then we can probably get something else expensive there. On Angren has some expensive buildings. Yeah, we'll wait a turn for any construction. And then, yeah, hopefully taking the next few settlements will put us in a good position to send out more armies, ideally full of cheap units like Azrazair. Like, the Azrazair archers are very cost-effective, just because they're cheap, plentiful archers. And we can spam a lot of them And same thing with the raiders. I mean, they're fast. They're going to be good at just sending in there as a meat shield, a unit that we can expect to die. But they're cheap, and that's what we need. The Ar-Adûnâim units just aren't that effective, I feel. I mean, sure, they're decently armed, and like they're very decently equipped, but they're just not that good at kind of dishing out the damage. Although it did seem like the halberdiers were kind of countering the border guard. That is something good to know, that billmen can kind of counter spears, in a way. Alright, and we have 4,300 gold to mess with, and a lot of building to do. All food's going to be our biggest priority. We can get a port there. Give us more sea trade. Perfect. Lauren got its Mason's Hall, so let's get the land clearance. And Siduri will just wait another turn. You guys join up with Gimilkhad. I want this one grand army here. And oh boy, looks like Dunland actually has brought more units to the fight. But it looks like Enedwythe is also training more, so that's kind of good, kind of bad. So if you hop up in the ship, and then disembark, and then just keep moving up to the farms. Where's the closest one? That kind of looks like it right there. Looks like it'll be about 5 turns, and then you can start making us a lot of money. We'll probably send these footmen to this fort, just so that they can get free upkeep. And yeah, we are looking very good indeed. Oh, we can even start to get Azrazire Marines finally in Siduri. That's great, and even Londair should be able to do that once we get the port built. We'll get the Azrazire Marines here as well. They're a little more expensive, but I feel like they're way more worth it than like Ar-Adûnâim units. So let's go ahead and check our agents. I want you to head to Khand. Yeah, did they take... Oh, yeah, they haven't taken Umbar yet. That makes sense. And you, let's have you go hit up the High Elves, I guess, or something, I don't know. In that turn. And hopefully Dunland just kills off most of its army and that Enedwythe force there. If they take that village, though, I think I might just have to go fight them. It might just be time. But now we're making enough money that I feel comfortable actually attacking them. Still, I want to invest in economy, but it is 45 turns in. We need to just become a powerhouse. After all, you can easily fall behind as the Ar-Adûnâim, especially considering that you don't start with any settlements. If you want to start anywhere else away from Umbar, you're going to basically be dealing with, you know, strong enemies right around you. Even though you have that full army to deal with at first, like you tend to lose those units pretty quickly when it comes to those battles. Like they don't... It's just weird to me, I guess. It's tough to use those Ar-Adûnâim units. Maybe I'm just not good at it. Maybe it's the enemies I fight. Looks like Dunland, please don't attack me. I would much rather you don't. I don't like what you're doing. We both have a common enemy. Let us attack that. Well, and they have a lot of troops there. I guess we have to hold for a moment. Keep having you head north. And you guys get in there. And Siduri, let's actually invest in you now. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to get like maybe the practice range so we can get more crossbows. But again, I mean that income though, that income really needs to go up. Get farming. Let's get paths here. That should increase our trade. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going for that.
Yes, my lord.
Jericho, just push east towards Khand.
Yes.
You are in a region, so let's have you meet up with the goblins here. Yeah, they've allied with the Dunlandings, so not much we can do about that. And we are going to get more money for our map information here. This is good. Maybe we can invest in Beredvin at some point. Alright, well, hopefully Dunland just, come on, just attack them. I know you guys want to, because I don't want to attack that army yet. That is a powerful army. Now, we'll just end it one more time, and we'll see what they do next turn. We might just have to call it quits right after this, though. Especially if Dunland isn't going to be attacking them. I could try sieging them out, but I worry about that Dunland force, because if they turn on us, I'm not going to be able to stop all that infantry. Not unless we got some war wagons up. If we got war wagons, I'll take on it. I'll take on Dunland whenever. So we might just rush for the barracks of True Sons in Ulkfood then. Right after the port's done, that might be a good call. Possibly even in Londair. It just kind of sucks because the slave market does give you 300 gold a turn. If you can keep the public order there held, it is very worth it. But at the same time, getting those better units is also worth it, so we'll see. Dunland is very strong at the moment, though. We need to start weakening them. If we can take Herat and take Tharbad, or even just take their homeland, we should be okay. But then we have to deal with Isengard, so I think we'll wrap around the northwestern part of the river. And yeah, we're making decent money. I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm not liking how Dunland won't attack Brigost.
Yes.
Can we get a mercenary? We can. Maybe if we go up here to Dol of Vorn first. I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna think about it. Let's just do the rest of our turn, and then we'll come back on the next episode. So let's grab. Anything else we can build? We can do something at Barad Vin. Looks like we can't get a conscription camp here, which sucks. Looks like we need to have it at a castle tier. Oh, that's whatever. Lorne is about to upgrade. I guess Barad Vin would be the next place. We could get the port, though. That actually wouldn't be a bad call. Because once these finish and we get multiple ports, that will increase our income, like, all around. Let's grab you guys and some more archers, just so that we have more units. And I think that'll do it for this episode, guys. So, like I said, the rest of this week is probably going to be more Darwinian and Elven content, and then we'll continue this campaign again the following week. So look forward to that, guys. This has been Sir Ar-Gimilkhad, and I will see you next time.